Formula 1 returns to the street in Monaco for the 6th race of the season, marking the start of the European races as we head into the summer months. It's known as the crown jewel event on the calendar because of its history along with its glitz and glamour. Mercedes protege Kimi Antonelli extended his Drivers' Championship lead over teammate George Russell after he retired last time out. The Italian's 43 points clear of his teammate, following the Brits weekend to forget. While the tight and twisty corners in Monaco, it's expected to be a thrilling battle for pole. It's back to European-esque times. Practice 1 getting underway at 12:30, practice 2 at 4, practice 3 and qualifying will be an hour earlier respectively, with the race getting underway at 2 p.m. on Sunday. Obviously on Sky Sports F1 with highlights being shown on Channel 4, and in the US it will be on Apple TV. But Monaco is a race where most of the drivers don't have to travel very far to get to it, but it's really home to Ferrari's Charles Leclerc, who grew up and learned to swim in the famous swimming pool at chicane at turn 14-15. The Monegasque also happens to be very successful during qualifying and holds the record for the most pole positions in the modern F1 era. The racing for Monaco is often called the jewel in F1's crown due to its rich history, having held the first race in the championship in 1950. It's one of the most eye-watering circuits with its tight corner, narrow streets and twisty nature, which test the driver's ability to its very limit. For Sunday, very little overtaking can actually happen because it's so dangerous, meaning that Saturday's qualifying is usually the most important hour of the weekend. And yeah, it's kind of a weird array of winners. Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen have only won it a couple of times. Leclerc won, Norris won most recently. Obviously, it's 78 laps, the longest. It's not going to reach the 300k distance, though, due to the length of time. But yeah, Friday's practice session in Monaco might be hampered with some light rain throughout the day with highs of 19. For Saturday's qualifying and for the race, it's predicted to be sunny with a gentle breeze and highs of 27 degrees. But last year, McLaren's Lando Norris took pole by tenths from home hero Leclerc. It was the Brits' first pole, and he converted it into win. Norris also cut the lead to his teammate Oscar Piastri in the Drivers' Championship to 3 points after 8 races. It was one of the turning points of the season. Leclerc finished the race in second with Piastri in third. Red Bull's Max Verstappen was in fourth and Hamilton in fifth. But this year, Mercedes has continued to claim 1-2 in all qualifying sessions this season, apart from Miami. The Silver Arrows have also won every Grand Prix so far, with Antonelli taking history in doing so, winning the first 4 races of his career in a row. But despite that, it's Ferrari who heads this weekend as slight favourites, noted for its corner speed, and Leclerc with his pace around Monaco. Hamilton buoyed from following his race last month. Meanwhile, it'd be gloves off between Antonelli and Russell. And yeah, Max Verstappen and Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri could well get into the conversation too. In practice for the Monaco Grand Prix, it was Ferrari who were looking good on the Friday, with Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc topping a session each. But on the FP3, it looked like Mercedes were coming back as well, with Kimi Antonelli particularly being quick. Ferrari, they're still there or thereabouts. And then, of course, you've got Max Verstappen, who was faster on Friday as well. So, yeah, it looks like we could be in for a multi-car fight for pole. But at the moment, you'd have to say it looks like Mercedes and Ferrari who are most likely to challenge. And before I go, my predictions for this weekend, I'm going to say it'll be Charles Leclerc pole and win. I mean, yeah, it just seems like perfect for him, doesn't it? Obviously, a track where he's been so good, but the Ferrari as well, it doesn't really come into engine speed. The low turbo, the small turbo could suit it here, as well as Ferrari's cornering pace. I think Russell will have a decent weekend. He's done okay in Monaco in the past, so I'm going to say he'll come in second, with Lewis Hamilton on what should be a good race for Ferrari, getting yet another podium, but not quite his teammate's victory.
That's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily F1 news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.